trash. Or at least the stock air rate was.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Army Black Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Army Black Knights offense will go.
Unless that's over. This black on black gotta go.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Army's offense will get the first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
Tight end,
he really did. He was good out in the field.
Inline tight end
near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to play for, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Pressure coming. Pulls it in, it's Clement. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And he never had a chance.
They
just
love
stopped
going
cold as soon as he got it.
Deuce close on God.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And
there he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that 1st. Why not give it to him again?
Robinson looking to pass. He makes the grab. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
That is how you finish a play with some serious physicality. Nice job by the defense. He gets 1 yard, and you do the rest. You hit him, and you make him feel it. Next time he catches the football, he's going to be like, hey, where's that dude at?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Tulsa! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They went 3 and out on their 1st possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback just flat missed him.
No, he didn't miss it. The ball got tipped, bro. No. Bro, this dude's...
Wait.
How short are you, bro? Like, cause you missed like 5 of those last week. I talk. You're 6 feet tall. Lord have mercy.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Makes the catch. It's Pointer.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Back to throw. It's McMillan. Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is
got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating.
Methuselah.
Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Offense working from the pistol. Quick pass on the fly motion. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the...
Tonight. Jesus Christ, bro.
They'll do it outside, but there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. On the move, it's Allen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Robinson will throw. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God to this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Rides the back on the option, the give.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Handoff from the gun.
No turbo.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41.
The linebacker is too close. It's a cover 3, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Unloads to the right. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
One-hand scoop up, huh, my boy? Y'all like that,
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Hand off from the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Robinson looking to pass. Working that left side. And they get it down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here we go. Ready? Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Why am I on the middle linebacker randomly?
The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Encroachment defense.
Thinking I'm on the safety
defense
here,
just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Allen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
That's a fumble.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Robinson will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
They got it. They let him make, bro. There's no way. That's the throw they let the computer make there, bro. Like, though, like, why are you just sitting? Oh my God.
Into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that hit. Playing, getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I mean, the amount of passes that get swatted
behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
With the 6-foot quarterback, where's killing you?
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Drops the catch.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here.
The wind.
And he missed it. No good.
The wind is going that way. I aimed it that way.
It's still a 7-point game.
Why is the wind not carrying?
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's a draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a third down situation, knowing exactly where the first down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
Throw it up for grabs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Power ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a fourth down situation.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Man, I love these goal-to-go situations. Give it to your QB. Don't do any of the read stuff. Don't do any of this stuff that takes time. Go now, get downhill, follow your blocks, and get in the end zone. Nice decisiveness by the QB.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Allen. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the right. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
Pick that off.
And the returner will be knocked down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Busy here.
He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take off. Got the first himself. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Move, hurry, 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 hurry. Stop celebrating.
Nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Good timing on the quick out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Black Knights are threatening on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch.
Hurry.
The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
They tried to cheat me.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. Turning it on. No, he got loose. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tulsa. Once he got some room, it was over.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football, and scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second half.
I'm just trying to find out why was he even...
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
What is that? What coverage is that with these safeties?
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa.
The Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half.
One play, 80-yard run. All their rushers came up with one run. Just literally.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made in the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He
Hurry
goes
up
at
again.
the
Hurry up
39.
again. Man, I don't know
When
about
it's
all
a
that, Coach.
play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's open on the right, and he was
Already
off
off
to
when
the
you
races.
get
Finally
beat.
tripped up
Press
at
your
the
guy.
36.
I can tell you the
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep
7
this
in the
drive
box,
moving
and
give
they
them a
just
first down.
the ball.
Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Finds a little space. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
They getting all the push.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
His head being in.
And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run.
Now
Everybody
getting
doing their
pressed.
job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and
Now y'all
DBs
know.
filling.
Okay.
You
Now
just
y'all
can't do
know.
it better.
They go to the ground. He's
No
stopped
way,
for no
my
gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. He'll pull it down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Black Knights have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. This quarterback part of their running game. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Black Knights are in the hurry up. They want to throw it. Back's looking for the goal line. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Robinson will throw. Rush is on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
80 on the defense.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Right.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off play action on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tulsa! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I just want to see what defense is that, bro? Cover 2. Oh, cover 2. I have, oh my God. Verse is open.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That's caught. It's Howard. Oh, he's got some space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Black Knights want to move quickly.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We will wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Pocket breaking down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. And
Really
third down
dropped
is coming.
that, bro.
And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he's got a chance! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. The give on the option. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Lucas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after a good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
It's like they keep bouncing it outside.
Red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
That's what's crazy about
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Keeps it on the draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Catch in the middle, it's Howard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead, you know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Bro,
interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as quarterback and the offense ready to go. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Back to throw, it's McMillan. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football.
Turning it on. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick release on the RPO. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So with the late lead, they're ready to just